Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, and this is the most 2020 story to ever 2020. Record China flooding impacts the PPE supply chains to the U.S. All right. This is an Asteroid Fight Club video. And so here we go. It is dangerous. It has been dangerous. And it's going to keep getting more dangerous. I am not scared because God is great. Life is good. And you're pretty good too. And I'm telling you, the astronomy, the astrology, the weather, the sun, the planets, everything's been a bit cray-cray in 2020 on every level. Yeah. And like hurricane season is officially lit. Like we are now in hurricane season with hurricanes flying at multiple areas, presenting multiple risks, including Hurricane Douglas, who's looking like a big beast and ascending in major hurricane categories. Texas has been dealing with multiple challenges throughout all of July. We're making it through, though. And I'd like to remind you that Thanos hates fun. And the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii has live stream camera captures summit collapse event. So we've been getting a lot of volcano and earthquake and energy action here in 2020. I'm bringing you a bunch of quality information. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it well. And we need more fun in this 2020 Planet Parade. We need more fun every single day. Thanos hates fun. And it occurred to me that in the Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, which ranges from 2020 to 2022, where they lost half the people on the earth and half the creatures, that in that timeline, they did not have Wolverine and the X-Men. And so we are halfway through 2020, and the whole universe and life as we know it is about to get wilder and crazier. You know what I'm saying? I am an inherent optimist. And so I don't think the world is going to end on my watch, but it's definitely going to get weirder every day and almost every way. What would happen if two stars collided? What would happen if two timelines collided? But I would definitely stay on top of and stay aware of all the things that will come with a super duper wild hurricane season, where it is kind of like good guys versus bad guys, good energy versus bad energy. How well will Asteroid Fight Club, the atmospheric defense team, and the prayer warriors do? In the next 2 weeks, we are going to find out. But we are going to be tested and challenged on almost every level. Like we are maxed at red alert, as red alerty as you can be with while staying cool. As the Leo King said, he came into the Matrix cool. And if the world is like the Matrix, put on your best gear and get ready. Ben Knoll, this is one of the strongest subseasonal signals for hurricane action in recent memory. A convective pulse passes in short term, then a standing wave develops over the eastern Atlantic. The trailing suppressed wave remains over the Pacific, and we watch them pulses, baby, because those pulses change everything and make everything get more active and exciting in a short amount of time. And so we've got super strong hurricane signals on a lot of layers in different sectors. So it's a good time for everybody to be earth strong and Americans come together. This is Rapid City, reminding us that God is a great divine architect every day. And there are definitely ethereal elements permeating through all things. And I've been in a freakishly good mood almost all of July, even though things are falling apart, or at least the old world is totally crumbling. And so, yeah, it's never been more dangerous than today, but the world's not going to end on my watch. And I think the Good guys are going to do okay. Chris Slocum letting us know Tropical Storm Gonzalo is not looking so great this morning. The convection is now rather disorganized. So, chalk one up for this thing falling apart because we don't want hurricanes to be hitting people. You know, we've got enough things to deal with. Taylor Swift coming in with a new folk album, yeah, so she got a new album that comes out at 11 p.m. tonight. It's got 16 songs. I'm planning to maybe buy some whiskey and some beer, listen to it, and I'll go shoot live so you can actually listen to it with me. I love good music, good songs, so hopefully there are a few on there. It was like a surprise weather Twitter event. So come on along if you're into that type of thing. Surprise, bitches. 2 hands on the butt. Can you hear the universe trying to make drill noises in the background? Trying to drill into my happiness, my high vibes in July. Yeah, shit is crazy all around. But what better reason to enjoy life and all good things in your life? So in July, at the start of July, 31.8 million people were still receiving unemployment insurance to start the month. And so I would highly recommend giving those people a bridge to the end of the year to help feed themselves and their family and keep it all cool. I don't know, man. Whenever I do like a live broadcast or when I'm talking, people are always talking at me, trying to sell me some new world order. And I was looking in the Bible scripture, and I couldn't find any reference to the term New World Order that like everybody's been selling me since 1999. And they didn't like have the New World Order in the 1900s. So it's like some shit that people invented in 1999 for everybody to be totally scared of. Like, we can't work together or the New World Order wins. And I'm like, well, if you check the scripture, I can't find any reference in all of the scriptures to a New World Order. So is that just like some bumper sticker YouTube fear porn term for bad Book of Revelation decodation? Yeah, I don't know. Probably. But the most fascinating thing of 2020, 8 years after the dreaded Mayan calendar date doom that the YouTube people sold us as well. I say that with a grain of salt because I'm a YouTube person. I might even be the king of the YouTube people, if there is an underworld. Jupiter and Saturn will be on top of each other in a conjunction lined up on the 21st, 2020. 8 years to the day that the Zetas were telling us about, or the friends of the Zetas, or yeah, I don't even know. It's all so electrifying. And after 20 years of pessimism and nihilism and doom, I ain't buying it, man. People are dying, no doubt. I recommend staying cool, playing good defense, taking care of each other. But death is around. Death is everywhere. You should be able to feel the death that is happening if you have any type of empathy or energetic abilities. You know? Say a prayer to all those that we've lost. And we've lost a lot of people since 2015. A lot of people. And we shall carry on. But there are going to be a lot of changes that roll throughout the entire year. And the tropics are going to give me stuff to talk about pretty much every single minute of every day of every hour for the next few weeks. So I'll do what I can to bring you guys good information. But yeah, the signals, you know, when you got pretty much all of weather Twitter saying this hurricane season could be totally crazy, and you've got me saying yes in this big battle of titans, and if we have weather warfare between China and America, or China, America, Russia, or China, America, Silicon Valley, or like, you don't know what switches are going to get flipped and which buttons are going to get hit. So definitely say a prayer. Please, prayer warriors, now is a good time for us to step up our game to whole next levels. The Tornado Kid says the Arctic sea ice plummets to record low. And I believe that shit because the volcanoes have been totally popping and the Arctic has been on fire. Man, when the sun acts weird, Earth weather acts weird, and people act weird, and the sun is definitely getting more active than it has been the last year or two. So that is super exciting and interesting if you're into that type of thing. I'm totally into light, love, and happiness, and this comet has been pretty incredible on almost every level. And I pretty much pegged the earthquake that happened in Alaska down to, like I said, around the 22nd, 23rd, whenever Earth and Comet Neowise would be crossing, getting to the close and cross each other. We would be looking out for a big earthquake. So I don't even know, like, we're definitely not all super earthquake high alerty, you know? And then, like I said, with Jupiter and by December, Jupiter and Saturn are going to be like, it's going to be a lot of weight, heavily weighted as Jupiter moves this way. So 2020 is just going to keep getting more 2020. This is like mythology, folklore, real life, simulation, action, adventure, mystery, craziness. It needs more romantic comedy. I say that a lot. Yeah, so I had to get my Asteroid Fight Clubby giddiness out so I could get back on target. But I'm totally on target, man. Yeah, it's going to keep getting wild, and the wave after Gonzalo is still showing signs of it might even be the most dangerous one, and we've got weeks of hurricane season after that. Dougie, 8, and Gonzalo. Are you ready for it? We got multiple bogeys coming in. You know, over the next 23 weeks are going to be it is game time. It is go time. We might have evacuation in cities and states time that, you know, is like Pulp Fiction, the sequel. Yeah. So do try to be jovial, good-spirited, and stay strong throughout these crazy days. I think I got Freddy with a chainsaw chasing after me, so I should wrap this one up. But I'll be talking to you guys in the super near future. Just stay cool, and please may God bless every one of us and bring us more fun, happiness, and healing, and show us how to work together as a team. Earth strong.